Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to yet another video. This time yet another unboxing. Season's just starting. I'm getting all of my sponsored gear and I'm taking you guys along to check it out. So, this came to us all the way from North Carolina, from Sunpath. As you can guys kind of see the logo here. Here are the invoices, but let's take a look at what's inside. So, it's no surprise, really. Ta-da! My new rig. My new beautiful rig, a Sunpath Javelin RSK, the smallest one they make for the smallest canopies. And let's check this out. So, of course, pilot chute, a reserve pilot chute actually. I'm gonna put this stuff aside because it really isn't seen all that much, but yes, I do have Skyhook RSL. Here we have some papers, I think regarding billing or whatever. This is just the invoice, and we'll go over some of the extras just so you guys know. And also here in this little extra baggie, Sunpath, they were kind enough to provide me with an extra pair of risers and an extra deployment system, so an extra pilot chute and an extra deployment bag, and it is a 3-stove bag. So thank you so much for Sunpath for all the sponsorship and the support they gave me with this, and especially the new, the extra stuff they sent, like this the system, which will be very useful in competitions, so that I don't have to disassemble everything. I can just swap the canopies. So I have two, which is unbelievably useful. You guys will not believe the amount of time we save in comp. So I'm going to put this stuff aside for now, actually inside the box, and we'll take a look at the stuff on the rig itself, because all of that's just all of those things are a clone of what's already in here. So let's take a look at the rig, like we're little students teaching you guys. Front of the rig, as you can see, I kept the traditional colors, freak flyer colors, so it's pink and blue with some white accents. I used to have more white accents, but since this is a rig focused mainly on canopy piloting, I didn't want it to be so white like my other stuff, which would get dirty in one competition. So I kind of try to have a little bit more black, but I think it still looks absolutely amazing. Here's the front, as you guys can see. Really cool. And yeah, some logos. I'm really happy the way it looks. And let's talk a little bit about the options. Alright, so as you can see, I chose this beautiful design, which is a kind of an extra. It is a split design, so it's going to be blue on the right side, so my right hand side when I'm wearing it, and on the left side we have pink. And this is the V pattern, so it's the one I thought looked the best. It has all the extra pinstripes, and I chose them in white, as well as the contrast stitching in white. Now, Sunpath, they kind of packaged this in a way where it looks like the rig is full, so you can see how it looks, and it does look really cool. I don't have dynamic corners, which I do think actually is something very valuable. I just don't have it because you can't have this small of a rig. Just like they only don't make it for this size. The size, one size up, they do. So I would recommend getting that. Now here we have my pilot chute, and of course, obviously, I chose free flight tuck tab and all that stuff. The belly band is here, and it uses the Cobra clips, which I already use, fitted by me on my previous rig, as you guys can see. And I chose the 3-stove bag, and it's the V one, I think. It's the one where it actually separates here as well. So pretty tiny bag for tiny canopies. Pretty cool. And they're kind enough to include a knife, which is a pretty crappy knife, plastic knife, so I wouldn't trust that to cut anything too big. Now, I already said, guys, I have Skyhook on this rig, reserve RSL Skyhook, and I chose the articulating chest rings as well as the black hardware. Just black hardware looks cool. The articulating chest rings just make the rig a little bit more maneuverable, more comfortable on the way it fits, especially with these newer, more padded, rigid rigs. It really does help with it being comfortable. Also, especially because of the fact that all rigs now, pretty much all rigs use Type 7 webbing here, which is pretty rigid compared to the Type 8 that some previous rigs did use. And I chose the 1 3/4 inch wide chest strap, just because it's what I'm used to. I never really use a thin one, and it's easier for packing because it's a little bit thinner and more manual. It's easier for stowing away when you're landing. Now, Sunpath, they were kind enough to include this option, which isn't an option yet, I think, or it just came out, which is this deluxe padding all over. I've never tried it. It looks so comfortable, and just touching it, it feels so comfortable. I'm really excited to see how it handles long term, but I think it's going to be a breath of fresh air after years of not developing this kind of a thing. We're finally going to be able to jump such comfortable padding. I'm so excited. So, for the risers, boom, 24 inch. I think these are the 22s actually. There's 22s and 24s. Of course, Sunpath already stitched them, and they give these comfortable, easy grip dive loops or whatever, and beautiful toggles in royal blue, just like I asked. So, with that being said, I think it's pretty much it. Here's my new rig. This is what it looks like. And we'll hopefully see it jumping really soon. I'm just waiting for the Cypress to arrive. Hopefully the Cypress will arrive soon, which it will. I just ordered it like 2 days ago. Cypress always comes in clutch. Here's my new rig, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you did, remember to like, subscribe, all that stuff. Thank you so much. See you next time.